It's time now for Down on the Corner with Dale Hoffman, North Central Arkansas's premier news talk program.
Good morning, North Central Arkansas, Southern Missouri. It is Thursday, January 20th, 2022, 7 a.m. and cold.
It is chilly. It is chilly. I was expecting a little bit more. It is funny, though. The mountain home roads are pretty clear.
Not bad.
Pretty much most of the main roads I know are clear, and then most of your side roads. But now you get outside of mountain home, south of town where we're at, and the roads were covered. So
I know we talked about phone last night. What time was it? 7:30, 8 o'clock, something like that. And I looked outside, and my driveway's clear. My road's clear.
yeah.
And, you can tell by the street lights whether or not you've got a glaze of ice, but, made it in fine.
Yeah, once I got to the bypass, south of the bypass, the roads were still pretty covered. But
Highway 5 south from Cardinal Drive south is in pretty good shape. Made it no problem. Cardinal Drive had a little bit, but just be careful. There's some black ice out there, but I think, overall people get in pretty well.
Yeah.
We'll go through
not
road
too
conditions
bad.
here throughout the state and in northern Arkansas in a few minutes. But I hope you're staying warm today. Yesterday it was like 47 degrees. This time now I think we're sitting at like 11 or 12, over
Yeah.
15 degrees now. So, it's pretty chilly.
A little chillier, and it's going to be
Little
cold
chilly.
tonight.
Yeah, got cold, of course, with COVID and the cold and the snow. I think some of the schools have shut down. And so, anyway, I'm sure everybody got the notifications on that. So, anyway,
I know, Mountain Home is shut down, ASU shut down. I think they got a banquet for the chamber that's still on.
Is it? Yeah,
from what
that's
I heard.
right, yeah,
So.
yeah. Wow, cold day. So it's going to be cold all day long. So just bundle up and stay warm.
There you go.
Anyway, a good way to stay warm is with Brewed Awakening Coffee. There's 3 locations to serve you the best coffee in town. We'll start off at Baxter Regional Medical Center. If you got to go into Baxter Regional, stop by the coffee bar at the main entrance lobby. Enjoy Brewed Awakening Coffee. While you're there, you can enjoy a cinnamon roll, a scone, a turnover, apple or cherry, or even a muffin, and the other things that you can purchase right there at the coffee bar at Baxter Regional Medical Center. Also, drive-thrus at Bomber Boulevard and 62 East Plaza. With no school today in Mountain Home, both drive-thrus won't be as busy, especially Bomber Boulevard. The students and faculty, I think they're doing AMI days today. Yeah.
They are. Mountain Home's doing their AMI Day 1. So
AMI Day, okay, good. So Bomber Boulevard is not going to be as busy, but they are up and running and ready to serve you the best coffee in town. Mochas, lattes, frappuccinos. You can get
spit it out. You need some more coffee.
I need more coffee. Pumpkin spice. You get French vanilla. You name it, they can brew it, mix it, whatever. If you can dream it, they can brew it, So check them out. Brewed Awakening Coffee's got the best coffee in town. 3 locations to serve you that coffee. And they do a great job at all 3 locations. Perhaps you want some at home. Stop by one of the drive-thrus and ask them to grind up some beans, half pound, 1 pound, pound and a half or more. Yeah, it's a little bit more expensive what you pay for coffee at the grocery store, but this is Brewed Awakening Coffee, the finest coffee money can buy. And they get the freshest roasted coffee beans. And I tell you what, won't beat it. Stop by the studio here at 1226 Commerce Drive. Love to have you stop by, have coffee with us. And you can enjoy Brewed Awakening Coffee right here with us. Brewed Awakening Coffee is the very best coffee in town. You don't have to go to the grocery store, park in the cold, icy weather, and go inside to get your coffee. You just go through the drive-thru. Very simple. Brewed Awakening Coffee, the best coffee in town. Roller Funeral Homes of Arkansas bring the morning prayer each and every day with all our respect. Roller Funeral Homes, 29 in the state of Arkansas, 1 in Memphis, Tennessee. Here in Mountain Home, you talk to Brad, Bruce, Charlotte, or Chris, or someone out there perhaps I haven't met that can help you just the same. Caring, loving, understanding. They get you through a very, very difficult time in your life. It could be a passing of a family member, a friend, loved one, whatever it may be. You can also talk to them about pre-planning. And so I can't say enough good things about Roller Funeral Homes all across the state of Arkansas and western Tennessee. With all our respect is how they do business on a daily basis. Roller Funeral Homes, with all our respect, let's pause now for our morning prayer. Heavenly Father, what if in any sports event the home team changes the rules to fit their needs? Sure, change the rules to give the home team an advantage. Same with Congress, trying to change the filibuster in the U.S. Senate. My research shows the original filibuster, the talking filibuster, to be more accurate, required senators to stand up for their principles. Both political parties are guilty. Congress seems like an unruly classroom in school. The rules are known. Some try to change the rules while others bend the rules. This administration is similar to what we used to call a Chinese fire drill or a Keystone Cop movie. No organization at all. So, Lord, I pray you protect our nation as we endure this administration. Now is the time to turn back to God. May all Christian people take a stand to bring godly principles back to our government. It's my prayer today. Amen. Roller Funeral Homes of Arkansas bring the morning prayer each and every day with all our respect. Roller Funeral Homes.
And now,
The moment we've all been waiting for.
dun dun dun!
I'm glad it's
The
over.
weather. Still raspy voice, but still beats you. That's all I care.
Okay, once I get done laughing, I'll say morning weather is brought to you by the Z Team, Bob and Linda Zadora, your full-time professional award-winning real estate team. Realtors you recommend to a friend. They're always busy, but never too busy for you. So give them a call at 870-405-0793, and they're ready for your phone call this morning. Both in Arkansas and Missouri, the Z Team is ready to go. Let's take a look at what we got. The White River.
Yep.
Oh, boy, do we have the White River.
That's
Wow.
a beautiful shot this
That
morning.
is gorgeous this morning. My goodness, 62-412 bridge, left side of the screen, the Rainbow Bridge. Actually, it's the business loop. I call it 62-412 bridge, the main highway bridge, a little bit farther north past the railroad bridge over there in Cotter. You see the lights on the bridge, and some of the city lights are still on. The snowfall, beautiful, beautiful shot this morning. My goodness, that is gorgeous. The camera's mounted in Marion County, Arkansas. You're looking across the river to Baxter County, Arkansas, in the city of Cotter. And what a beautiful shot of the White River today. It's going to get even prettier as the sunlight comes up, or the sunrise comes up. And there's the new camera that's on YouTube. You can go to YouTube and type in, is it
White River, Cotter, Arkansas.
White River, Cotter, Arkansas? Bring us
Look
up.
for the one that says live, and it'll have the Z Team on it.
You can see the railroad bridge right there by the Rainbow Bridge. And of course, you see Cotter Trout Dock there. Great service there for getting up and down the White River there.
It's
And,
a pretty shot of the bridge this
Oh,
morning.
it's gorgeous this morning. This is an automatic zoom now, and I think it changes, every 10 or 12 seconds or so.
Yep.
And beautiful shot this morning as you see the beautiful White River going through Baxter and Marion counties. Eastern edge of one and western edge of the other. And, of course, the edge of the Cotter Trout Dock. Fine folks there at Cotter Trout Dock to help you with all your needs on the White River.
What a beautiful morning to
Oh,
see.
my goodness. Isn't that gorgeous? I mean, just simply beautiful. Both shots are just spectacular. Wait for this camera to change one more shot. Oh, there you go.
I'll go back once
That
it
went
widens
back.
out.
Look at the sunrise. Isn't that gorgeous? Yeah, look at that shot right there. Wow. Wow.
That is a beautiful, beautiful
My
shot.
goodness.
Love seeing the snow on the ground a little bit.
That is pretty. While you're at retiredarkansas.net, check out all the listings with the Z Team and Century 21 Lemac Real Estate. Both in Arkansas and Missouri, the team is ready to serve you today. From Marshall to Mountain View, Arkansas to Mountain View, Missouri, back to Gainesville and all points in between. Tell you what, the team is ready to go. They're always busy, but never too busy to serve you. So call them at 870-405-0793. Realtors you'd recommend to a friend. Bob and Linda Zador, morning weather brought to you by the Z Team. Right now, in comparison to yesterday, it was 45 or 47 yesterday. Right now, we're at 13 in Mountain Home, 12 at Harrison, 18 in Batesville, 15 in Yellville, 19 at Marshall, 12 at Salem, 19 at Mountain View. These sound like first half football scores.
Yeah.
Mountain View 19, West Plains 12, well. And here's 3 field goals for Springfield. It's 9 in Springfield, 15 at Poplar Bluff, 8 in St. Louis this morning, and minus 10 in Watford City, North Dakota. So it's 23 degrees difference between here and Watford City, North Dakota. And so chilly up there, to put that in contrast. Precipitation-wise, we got the usual precipitation on the west part of, basically all of Washington State getting it, in northwest Oregon, and you see it moving into Idaho, snow, ice, and rain moving in there. Not much going on between there and Oklahoma City, where there is a little bit of snow shower activity in Oklahoma City to the west and back to the Panhandle, and just scattered precip, freezing, and some non-freezing precip in the middle part of Texas. What went through our area yesterday is now from New Orleans back up into New York City. You can see it over here. You see Philadelphia here, New York City right here, and all the islands there, Manhattan, everything right there. So overall in Arkansas and Missouri, I think we're in pretty good shape. We'll zoom in on Arkansas and check those highways for you real quick. Going to take just a few extra minutes to give you some road conditions here in just a minute. A lot of people are asking, so we'll show you what the road maps are showing. Right now, 62-412 east and west of Mountain Home has no precip. This is what would be current precipitation. So no activity right now, precipitation-wise, in the state of Arkansas or in our part of the state. Little Rock to Branson on 65 is clear. Little Rock, Cabot, Searcy, Batesville, Pocahontas on Highway 67, 167. We're in good shape there. And all the interstates, 30, 40, 49, 55, 555, and 530 in Arkansas, clear at this time, as well as I-40 Memphis to Jackson, Tennessee. Kennett, Missouri on Interstate 155 to Dyersburg, Tennessee. We're in good shape there. And you can see Interstate 55 going up to Cape Girardeau on up to St. Louis with no issues there. Poplar Bluff North on 67. We're in good shape there, as well as west on 60 and 160 to Branson and Springfield. Then your Missouri interstates 49, 44, 70, and 55 all across the state. We're looking good there. Kansas City to St. Louis. Southern Illinois still has a little bit going on from Paducah, Kentucky, back up just south of Harrisburg, Illinois, to the southeast of Carbondale with a little light snow right over in here. Other than that, everything looks good. Interstate 64, East St. Louis, Illinois, east on 64, south on 57 from Mount Vernon down to Cairo. You might hit a few snowflakes between Cairo and Mount Vernon. If you go I-57, if you're heading down to Paducah, Kentucky, you're going to hit a little bit of snow showers there on I-24 and Interstate 69 once you get into Kentucky. Okay, we have a frost warning, I believe it is, for northern Arkansas. And so the 7-day forecast today, we have a wind chill, that's what it is, wind chill advisory today. High of 27, 31 on Friday, 43 on Saturday. We're back to the 50s on Sunday, so it'll be nice weather on Sundays. It warms up to 51. So Norfolk Lake, we're sitting at 553.85. Well, Bull Shoals is basically at 659. Now we'll hit this and let me turn off some of this stuff so we know what's going on here. Here's your road conditions in Arkansas. These are ice patches in red. There's snow on I-49 from Fayetteville down to near Fort Smith. So you see on the top part of the map, Mountain Home east towards Hardy and down towards Melbourne. You're going to have some issues there. And then you've got Highway 62 east of Corning, Arkansas, as it goes to Piggott and on over to the St. Francis River into Campbell, Missouri, over there in the Boot Hill. So we've got a little bit of road covers, ice-covered patches here from the Oklahoma-Arkansas state line, back over to Springdale, back over into Eureka Springs to the west of Harrison, south of Harrison to Jasper on 7. Highway 65 in Newton County has some snow-covered patches there as well. Okay, let's take a look at the cameras. First, we'll start with Mountain Home. We're here at Mountain Home on Highway 5. We'll bring these up so people can see them, so everybody can see the road conditions here. This is Highway 5 at 201, kind of a slushy pattern here. Traffic moving pretty well on Highway 5, 201, and 62 412B. Cardinal Drive looking east. This will be looking into the sunrise. And you can see traffic moving pretty good. Basically a dry highway right there. And then looking down the hill, we're going to be checking, looking down towards the city of Mountain Home. Holly's Jewelry here, Clay Maxey Chevrolet here. I can't tell if that's black ice or if it's actually breaking up a little bit. Baxter Regional Medical Center among the mountains back over here, but the traffic's moving normal speed right here. So now we'll go to US 65 at Peyton Creek in the Harrison area. And that's pretty much a dry highway right there. And then we'll go to Cricket Creek and check that. And you can see a pretty good amount of snow in the median right there. Some ice patches right here. This is Highway 65. I believe what it's at Peyton Creek, at Cricket Creek. This is Cricket Creek on Highway 65. So some ice patches right there. Then we'll go over here and we'll turn on the cameras for the other part of the state. We're going to check Highway 63 at Mammoth Springs, Arkansas. They've got some snow. That road seems to be in pretty good shape there. This is the state line. The difference in color of highways is the Missouri state line right there. So you're looking at extreme north Arkansas and extreme southern Missouri with a beautiful sunrise there at the Spring River. We'll take a look here at Black River at Black Rock, and it's going to be basically dry. Yeah, they had almost no precip there. Wow. Let's see if there's one other bridge. Let's see, this is Clinton, Arkansas. See what they have. This is Highway 16 at Clinton. And you can see as you come into Clinton there,
there's not much anywhere.
I don't see anything there, so pretty good shape there. All right. State of Missouri, they have some, let me see, I've refreshed this. Looks like Highway 63 going to West Plains from the Arkansas state line is really the only real problem. You see Highway 62 in the Boot Hill, Missouri over here as you get to Campbell, Missouri, back over into where it joins into Interstate 55. And then Interstate 55 still has some light patches on it there as well. Drive safe. Check out MoDOT or check out iDrive Arkansas before you travel, and they'll give you all the information. Right now, oil prices are at 86.61. The Dow Jones Industrial Average dropped another 340 points, closing at 35,028.65. Don't forget about the Dream Network. Marla Lucas, our good friend, is the CEO of the Dream Network, helping women and children in desperate situations. If you can help them financially, go to dreamnetwork.org. Right now, they're having a program, the Shoes for Kids Project, New Souls for Little Souls. It's helping young people in southwest Missouri and northwest Arkansas have new shoes for those that need them, and there are some needs up there, so you can help them financially. You go to Give Today right here and help them buy shoes for the children in our area. Morning weather and all the updates are brought to you by the Z-Team. Bob and Linda Zadora, your professional, full-time, award-winning real estate team, ready to serve you today. 870-405-0793. Realtors you'd recommend to a friend. Community calendar-wise, Mountain Home Parks and Recreation, in partnership with various community sports organizations, will be holding the registrations at the LC Salmons Youth Center on Saturday, 2 Saturdays, February 5th and February 12th from 9 to noon. Each league will set up to take registrations and fees at various locations throughout the youth center. It's very organized. They get in, get it done, and they do a great job. Then coming up on January 21st, which is a Friday from 4 to 6 p.m., the Mountain Home High School French Club will have their chili supper to raise funds for their summer 22 trip to Quebec, Canada. And it's going to be $5 for a bowl of chili, and you can even have it in a to-go container. And then also the Mountain Home Parks and Recreation Department will be holding a Valentine's dance at the LC Salmons Youth Center. They do a great job on this. They've been doing this for a long time. Andy Pepin and his gang do a great job right here. Now, this is February 5th from 7 to 9. The cost is $3 per person for youth center members and $5 for non-members. It's going to be a lot of fun, including approved music, lighting provided by youth center staff, dance contest, door prizes, free snacks, punch, song request, and a dedication hour. For more information about this activity, call 424-7275. Enoch Pepin does all that stuff. Man, he does a great job.
That's a great job.
Yep. You got anything?
Nope. I just pay attention because most of the schools in this area are closed, but they're usually going to be running some type of AMI day. A lot of your daycares, some are closed, some aren't. I was kind of going through the list, so make sure you check before taking your kid in. So.
There you go. Time for a break. Our guest, Dr. Charles Osgood, Mountain Home Family Chiropractic. Always fun when Dr. Osgood's here. Have a lot of fun with a lot of good information. So we'll be right back.
It's a matter of taste, and at Brick Oven Pizza Company in Mountain Home, delicious taste is all you will find. Enjoy signature crafted pizzas and appetizers, as well as oven-baked sandwiches, quesadillas, salads, pastas, and desserts. When it comes time to relax or meet up with friends, Brick Oven Pizza has you covered. Handmade cocktails and ice-cold beer are always available at their fully stocked bar. No time to dine in? No problem. Call in your order and use Brick Oven's convenient drive-thru window for all your to-go orders. It's a matter of taste at Brick Oven Pizza Company in Mountain Home.
Have you ever noticed every time you wash your car, you end up wetter than the actual car? Next time, run down to Car Care and let the friendly staff put a smile on your face. Car Care of Mountain Home has a variety of services to clean your vehicle's needs, inside and out. From a simple wash and shine to their outstanding detailed services. Located 1525 Highway 62 East in Mountain Home. Stop by Car Care Mountain Home today, because driving a clean car always makes you feel good.
Hi, it's Bob Zadora, the Z-Team at Century 21 Lee Mack Realty, 1024 Highway 62 East in Mountain Home. As you know, we are all facing some unusual times. Be calm, be smart. The business world of real estate will continue. We may have some delays and some changes that are out of our control, but life will go on, and this too will pass. Give thanks for this wonderful country that we live in. Give thanks for the neighbors that we share. If there's anything we can do to give you a hand, give us a call, 870-405-0793, and check out our website, retiredoarkansas.net.
At Connor Family Funeral Home, our goal is to provide our friends and neighbors with caring, compassionate services at an affordable price. Connor Family is a full-service funeral home that offers a wide range of services to meet your family's needs and customs. We are the first on-site crematory in the area and provide many options to memorialize your loved ones and address all the details for a more personalized service. Where compassion and affordability meet, Connor Family Funeral Home in Mountain Home.
When you think about Hospice of the Ozarks, it's our desire that you think about finding a way to live your life to the fullest while living with a serious illness. If you ever need help and support, we provide a team of healthcare professionals and volunteers that will support your physical, emotional, and spiritual aspects of life while doing the same for your family and caregivers in the comfort of your own home or wherever you call home. When you think about Hospice of the Ozarks, we hope that you grant us permission to walk on the journey with you. Your not-for-profit option since 1979.
At Letty's Mexican Restaurant, we are here to keep you safe during these difficult times, as well as serve you the best Mexican food in the area. That's why we've installed a convenient pickup window for all your to-go and pickup orders, as well as a covered outdoor seating area. Give us a call at 870-435-2532 to order your next meal. And don't forget, Letty's also provides catering for small parties or big events. Experience the best in Mexican cuisine. Letty's in Gassville.
When you're out of town, make sure your pet is with someone who will love them as much as you do. At 201 Pet Salon and Resort, your pet is cared for just as they would be at home. 201 Pet Salon and Resort is the only all-suite climate-controlled and air-filtered boarding facility in the area with private and spacious rooms to keep your pet relaxed. And with over 3/4 of an acre of fenced play area, your pet will receive the proper exercise they deserve. 201 also offers professional grooming services. Your best friend is in good hands at 201 Pet Salon and Resort in Mountain Home. And we want to welcome our good friend, Dr. Charles Osgood. Always good when Dr. Osgood's here. He's been helping me for years.
Always fun to be here.
And we always have a good time. Jamie Leach was here yesterday from First Step, and I mentioned to you about, and we used my tire analogy. If you got a nail in the tire and you have to air the tire up every day, and you get tired of it, why don't you go patch the tire? And we talk about being pain-free and pill-free. You have the advantage to help people in the infancy of chronic pain, whether it's in the back, the hips, the knees, or wherever it may be, that can avoid addiction issues due to pain meds.
Really?
And I'm not saying that everybody is going to be addicted, but it happens.
Yeah, we really do help a lot of folks. In fact, I do get a lot of folks who come in who have been to the pain management and all of those medical type places where really all they get is drugs to try to help either cover up the pain or
alleviate it for a temporary fix or something.
They come to me saying, I don't want to do the drugs anymore. I'm tired of being in a fog all the time, and we can usually get rid of pain without having the bad side effects of the drugs. So,
right.
And usually right away, as you start getting adjusted, you're going to get some pain relief. A lot of times when we get people in there and then they first get adjusted, like right away, get off the table, and they're like, I can move.
You can tell the difference.
Yeah.
There's no doubt. Yeah.
And for some that's more chronic, like say, it might take a little bit more time.
Sure.
And that's where we sit down with you and kind of go through a game plan with you. What we'll do is take x-rays typically, do a nerve scan that'll show us how the nerves are irritated or pressured or not working right. And then we'll sit down with you and go through all of those details and then give you a game plan. What can we do? How long will it take?
I'm impressed that when you do the x-ray, you don't, we'll call you once we get these developed and get them back. Remember the old days when you had to develop film? No, you get the x-ray. Here's the problem right here. And you can compare my x-ray to the skeletal model and show me what's going on. I think you x-rayed my hand or something one time. Had done something.
Yeah.
But today is a perfect example. You could have somebody my age or older going to the mailbox today,
slip and fall.
You're going to fall on your hip or fall on your shoulder. You're going to knock something out of alignment.
Oh, yeah. And a lot of times, you'll ice it down, you'll kind of baby it for a while, and a lot of times it can go away if it's just a bruise or whatever. But if something shifts in there, sacroiliac joints get stuck, lower back vertebrae get shifted, and they lock up when they shift a lot of times, and it just doesn't go away on its own. So that's where we come in. We try to find out where the locked up vertebrae is and what we can do to fix it, and then we get it moving again.
I go back 10 or 12 years when we first met. You gave me that challenge. He says, dude, it's only $37.
Mm-hmm.
That's half a tank of gas. Well, in those days it was.
Yeah.
Not a quarter of a tank of gas.
Right. Right.
My boy filled up. He's in Hollywood, California right now. It cost him $159 to fill his gas tank up.
What is it, $5 a gallon?
Yeah, pushing $6, yeah. So there's another pain I don't think we can alleviate.
Not unless we can get somebody else in there.
But anyway, there's people all across, it could be a shoulder. I mean, we've just put the Christmas decorations away 2 or 3 weeks ago. You're putting the stuff on the shelf or getting in the attic or, and it could be anything. And we had a couple warm days here and there where we got out and did some yard work.
Sure.
Get
those leaves that you don't ever want to get.
Oh, I forgot to get that part cleaned out.
Right.
And you go out there and.
Yeah, and things that you're not used to, or you've been stuck in your house with COVID forever, and
wearing your mask,
double masking, double vaccine.
Don't forget the nylon stockings.
Yes,
over your mask,
triple boosted. And then you get out and you start moving and you start doing things you weren't used to doing, and then you're going to start feeling it. Yeah. And a lot of times the raking and shoveling snow, those type of actions are really tough on the lower back, sacroiliac joints, and those will lock up those sacroiliac joints with, no time flat. So. And it's all stuff that can be unlocked and can be adjusted and get moving again.
But now, what about inactivity? Okay,
inactivity is just as bad for you.
I mean, you could be sitting there. There's going to be guys sitting there smoking their cigar, smoking a pipe, looking at a newspaper, reading a book. Mm-hmm. They sit there for maybe 90 minutes or so. I'm stiff when I get out of the recliner. I stretch a little bit, and something will pop here and there.
Inactivity is probably one of the hardest things on, especially older folks, because you can sit in a chair and be there for hours and not even realize it, and it's just not good for the body. So you want to try to have activities that you can, get up, get moving, take the dog for a walk, whatever.
Sure.
And that's the sitting around is going to be really detrimental, just because you have vertebrae that just start to compress, and then you also can get muscles that just start to waste away. They don't work like they should anymore. Mm-hmm. So getting that movement restored, I always tell people too, as much stretching type activities, yoga and things like that as you can do is right? Really good too.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Huh.
So increasing flexibility is a really big thing, especially the older we get. So
let's pull up the website here. This is mountainhomechiro.com, and our chiropractic techniques: diversified activator methods, Thompson, Cox flexion, distraction. And what's your most common type? You use
I use diversified, basically.
Diversified?
And then the flexion distraction I use with everybody pretty much to try to open up all those discs that have kind of, shrunk and they're not as healthy as they should be. And so what we'll do the flexion distraction first, which is basically you laying on a table and the table flexing, and it just draws apart each of those vertebrae.
Now, when you say disc, tell me what that disc exactly is. Is that a lubrication point, or is that a bushing?
It's kind of like a bushing.
Yeah.
And it's the cushion between each of the vertebrae that's usually about that thick, and it keeps the space between bones open so that it doesn't collapse on the nerve that comes out of that area. So that's really the reason for having the discs, is suspension, basically.
Really?
And it keeps that pressure off of the nerve. Now,
here's what I've been envisioning back when I did shock absorbers, the old Chevrolets. You had the shaft on the shock, you put a washer, a bushing, then you had the frame, then a bushing, then a washer, then the nut.
Yeah.
And that kept it cushioned.
Right. And it's pretty much like that. It's just a cushion between each of the bones. So as you
They can dry out?
Yeah, well, as you age, they lose some moisture. You will start to get degeneration of that disc.
Uh-oh.
And especially with injuries, old injuries lead to disc issues as well. So one of the best things you can actually do to combat disc degeneration is adjusting. Because when you restore movement, the adjustment restores movement and motion, and it keeps it alive, basically.
What would be the most common cause of a disc injury? Would it be a sports program or an auto accident or falling down the steps?
All of the above, really.
All the above, yep.
Yeah, it's just everything that you do to your spine adds up with time. So when you were a teenager and you played football and you got smacked around enough, and then when you got into your job and all you did was lift heavy things all the time, all of those things are adding up over time. And they're really putting pressure on all of those discs, especially in the lower part of the spine, and they're just compressing those guys more and more and more and more over the years.
Oh, Doc, I remember in our younger years, we'd have a big old tire off a Lincoln Continental or a Cadillac or an Imperial. I mean, these were big old. I mean, we'd have the wheels. We'd carry them one in each hand, and sometimes we'd sit there and dribble them like a basketball and pass them from one tech to the other. Here, balance this one, and boom, and that tire goes bounce, bounce, bounce.
Yeah. Yeah.
Try that now.
Yeah, right. I don't think I could. I don't think I lift it.
Yeah. Now just try to get it on the wheel balancer,
Right.
Yeah. Have you seen? I was at a Plumleys the other day. The wheel balancers. They roll the tire up and hit the button. It goes.
Oh, I know. Yeah, it does it all for you.
You don't have to lift the tire.
It's like what? Yeah. Well, and modern machinery kind of needs to be that way to try to take pressure off of these old bones, So it's modern technology is a good thing for some of those things. So what we try to use though in the office is as much technology as we can to try to help your spine and the function, and so we use different therapies. We'll use electric muscle stim to try to relax the muscles. We'll also use ultrasound therapy, and we have great massage therapists as well, and we also have the laser therapy.
And ironically, I just pulled the video up because
you're a believer, aren't you?
Says, what are you doing at 5 o'clock? We'll come down here and bring a pair of shorts, and you did one of my knees with a laser. I'm gonna bring it. This is not too terribly long after you called me. I don't know if this was probably 2019. And of course, I wore the jeans. So I didn't have to come in with shorts or cut the knee out. But at that time, you said, "Do you feel anything uncomfortable?" I said, "I can't reach my coffee cup." Mm-hmm. But literally, you can feel this work.
Yep.
And, through the last 2 years, I've had some tremendous knee issues.
Sure.
That laser has corrected. It takes time.
Yeah. And usually you plan on about 10 sessions, and we keep it pretty affordable, so it's not something that's going to break the bank. But if you do that along with the chiropractic care, it's something that's just like an enhancement to what we can do with chiropractic adjusting.
So now with my chiropractic regimen, when I come in, normally I'm in once to twice a month, depending on what kind of stupid activity I pulled to get hurt again, But you stretch the knees.
Yeah.
And occasionally it's good to go in and have one or two laser treatments or
ultrasound therapy.
Yeah.
All of those things work to decrease inflammation and pain.
And it works, and it's worth every penny of it.
Yeah, and it's better to do that than to take meds for it because you're killing your liver and your kidneys for no reason. So there's a lot of things we can do that are extra things, but main thing is just chiropractic adjusting. And
what about resetting? I used to sprain my ankles a lot. Can you?
Yeah. You can adjust those.
I thought you could. Yeah, and then carpal tunnel.
Yeah. Adjusting the wrist, using ultrasound on the wrist to help the carpal tunnel problems. A lot of times,
is that right?
And a lot of times it's just a matter of getting rid of the inflammation.
Wow. Let's go over the website real quick before we take the break. It's come up on 7:35. This is mountainhomechiro.com, And I want to emphasize right here, it says email us. You click on that, and Dr. Osgood will get that and answer it. And there's no question too dumb or too stupid. Well, I hate to be embarrassed. Don't be embarrassed. And if you're using pain meds, talk to your doctor, talk to Dr. Osgood, whatever it may be. We want people to be pill-free and pain-free, if possible. Now, sometimes the meds are necessary, but sometimes we can get carried away with them.
Yeah, typically, when people get to depend on the pills, that's when there's an issue. If we can find out how to make things function so that you don't have the pain, that's the best course of action.
There you go.
So.
That phone number, 425-4424. What's the address down there? You're right across from Affordable Insurance, right?
Yeah, right across the street from Affordable Insurance and Centennial Bank in the middle of town there.
There you go. We're going to take a quick break and have some fun when we get back.
Jim Brown Company keeps you cool when it's hot and warm when it's not. A trusted name in the mountain home community, Jim Brown Company provides timely heating and cooling installation and repairs. Our certified technicians incorporate new technology on every job to provide you with the most advanced services. At our metal fabrication shop, we handle projects big and small. We've created everything from commercial ducts to custom designs.
I'd recommend Jim Brown Company to my friends and neighbors. The reason being they have high-tech equipment. Their service techs are well qualified for the job that they do, and they also send me a report after all the work is done so I know exactly what my unit's doing.
By visiting our showroom, you can learn all about our heating and cooling products. We'll educate you on your options and help you decide on the right solution. For total comfort at your home or business, choose Jim Brown Company. Quality service with a family name since 1964.
Hi, I'm Benny with Ammo Dump.
At Ammo Dump, they carry new and used firearms, large supply of shotguns, rifles, and handguns. Ammo Dump will buy, sell, or trade in your item and can special order whatever you like. They also have knives, scopes, ammo of any caliber, and provide gun cleaning and restoration. Call them today for the best competitive pricing around.
If I don't have it or can't get it because they don't make it, come and see us.
That's Ammo Dump, located next to Woodman's Package in Norfolk.
Diatley Dental Care is a family-owned dental practice. Doctors Irvin and Christina Diatley grew up in the Twin Lakes area and are proud to serve the community. With modern treatment methods and state-of-the-art technology, they are dedicated to providing exemplary care to patients of all ages. Our compassionate team consistently receives training above and beyond the standard of care.
We're changing the way you see dentistry.
Come be a part of our dental family.
Overhead Door, a garage door company that has been with your family from the beginning, through all the ups and downs of life. From the small repairs to making your vision a reality. Overhead Door, your trusted garage door expert since 1921. Be sure you're getting the genuine, the original overhead door service.
Call Overhead Door Company of North Arkansas today in Mountain Home.
Are you looking for the best barbecue in 2 states?
Holy smokes!
Want the meatiest fall-off-the-bone ribs?
Holy smokes!
The most tender and delicious pulled pork?
Holy smokes!
The tastiest brisket in the Ozarks?
Holy smokes!
Holy Smokes Barbecue and Catering is the only place you need to go. Dine in, carry out, and the best food for your next catered event.
Holy smokes!
We're your mountain home for great barbecue cooking.
Holy smokes!
A higher calling for your taste buds.
At Sarah.
Where do we start?
Are you gonna be breathlessly watching the Communist Olympics? Not me.
No.
I won't even turn the TV on for that.
Where are they playing them this year?
It's in China.
Oh, fun. Oh, yeah. Great.
I'm not even gonna bother with that. It's too bad because I like watching them a lot of times.
You know, I've always enjoyed. I enjoyed the bobsleds and the downhill. Those guys are going downhill on skis almost 90 miles an hour.
But I refuse to watch them just because of where it's at. So There's no way.
So
good old Biden had a nice little presser yesterday.
Oh yeah.
Whatever.
Same old stuff, different day.
Whatever.
Now they're trying to do this filibuster, change the rules. The citizens vote.
Yeah.
Can I go to Spain and vote, or Germany, or Italy?
Well, apparently, if you are from there, you can vote here.
I don't get it. Change. I mean, it's like in the prayer. Okay, well, we're the home team. Try that when Chicago comes to St. Louis for a baseball game.
Yeah.
Or try that when Green Bay goes to Chicago to play the Bears.
Yeah. There's and they'll tell you it's for the people. It's so that we can help them know that want to vote. But it's not. It's so that they can put in people that they want.
But yeah, exactly. But the states are sovereign, and we can make our own laws. But they're trying to override what Georgia, or Arkansas, or North Dakota, or whoever.
Yeah, and it's
so. What's the problem with identification? I've used First Security Bank for 50 years.
Yeah.
And I still show my ID.
And in these communist states where you have to show your shot proof in order to get in a restaurant, they're showing proof for stuff. They're showing IDs for stuff. So
it's why we have to don't carry our medical records with us to get in anywhere now.
Yeah. So what's wrong with showing your ID to vote? There's nothing wrong with it.
It don't make sense.
There's nothing wrong with it, and it never will be. And they just want to make it easy to cheat. That's all. That's the only reason that it would be against
it. If you can't get it with policies, I guess you have to get it with cheating.
Exactly. So that way you can throw in as many ballots as you want.
I can't believe that people would think that this is better than what we had. The whole thing with Trump was the tweets.
Right.
Okay, so he's New York street guy.
Right.
Stick it.
So you don't like his attitude. Whatever. Did you?
I sure enjoyed $1.75 gasoline.
Were you hurting with the gas prices? No. Did you have empty shelves?
I could actually go to the store and not have to go to 4 or 5 different places to try to find what I'm after.
Yeah. Empty shelves, Biden, and it's all his. This is all his doing. Everything that's going on right now.
L.A. Harbor out here.
Yeah.
Your truck don't meet emission standards, so you can't come into California. Oh, okay. That means people in Phoenix to Little Rock to Charlotte, North Carolina on I-40 ain't going to get their bedroom outfit or their kitchen chairs or whatever else they're buying or a new lamp or whatever.
And did you see the what is it? The big railroad company in L.A. They're having problems with all of their Amazon stuff being stripped out of their rail cars. And
are you kidding?
And they're actually saying we're not gonna do California anymore. That's what they're actually saying. We're done with this because nobody is protecting the rail cars to keep them from being looted. And you can see pictures of Amazon boxes and Amazon everything all over the railroad tracks.
I can see that in East St. Louis, Illinois.
Yeah, it's all through L.A.
You are kidding.
Yeah, it's ridiculous.
But the empty shelves and common stuff.
Right.
Common stuff.
Sure. And everywhere you go, you're going to see empty shelves these days. It's like a common thing now. And whereas used to be, if you saw an empty shelf, you're like, what's going on, man? These people aren't putting the stuff out like they should be. But it's not that anymore. It's that they don't have it.
Walmart used to pride themselves on no outs.
Yeah.
No outs. In other words, every hook is filled.
Right.
No outs.
You can't have an empty shelf.
Hey, we're at 30%. Wow. Woo.
Yeah. So
I don't know.
It's and when he does his press conference yesterday, he wants to let people know of how much he's accomplished.
I'm still waiting.
I can't really put anything together there.
Have you seen anybody wearing a Build Back Better hat?
No.
Do I need to say more?
I actually really never have. I have never seen that.
But you see the Make America Great Again.
Yeah, you still see the Make America Great Again. Don't see any Build Back Better hats. I don't know. And I think I think we're going to see some changes. We have to. We have to see some changes in this next election, 22.
We got to do something. This is ridiculous.
Yeah.
I mean, who was I talking to the other day? I was at Harp's not too long ago looking at some meat. And I said, there was a piece of meat. It's a steak or I forget what, a huge piece of meat. But it was more than my first car.
Yeah.
Of course, I gave $50 for a 64 Plymouth
Right.
that was 10 years old. Back in
Right.
the days, you could do that. But when you're looking at a piece of meat that's $63,
dude,
$63.
Yeah, in the grocery store. Maybe at the high end steakhouse, but even then.
Well, yeah, I mean, but that'd be like that'd be the plush New York City penthouse style.
I know. And now it's just normal.
Where the common tip is $150.
Yeah.
It's something else. I was talking to a friend of mine, poultry farmers. They're locked in on contract on what they can make per pound.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So
is that because of people like Tyson and everything?
Yeah. But they're locked in. So you could have the best flock of birds, and you could have you can have some real. I mean, if poultry farmers could get 10 cents a pound
more.
Yeah, just only 10 cents a pound. I think it would reflect, like on a 20-pound bird, it's going to cost you 32 cents more. They could make almost another $50,000 to $60,000 a year.
Yeah.
In pure profit.
Right.
But you're locked in to 6, 7, 8 cents a pound, and and
well, that's that's why a lot of them have started going to. They're starting a collective where they're bypassing these big meat, and they're making their own collective basically where they're doing the butchering, they're doing all that stuff,
Well, over in southeast Missouri in the Boot Hill, that part we call the Boot Hill where it hangs down, they have what's called a cotton co-op.
Yeah.
And the coalition of farmers that grow cotton in that area own that gin.
Yeah.
So they can get their cotton to the gin.
And that's really what you need.
Paying somebody else.
And that's really what you need.
Yeah.
It's gotten to where the people who own the processing plants, the people who own the processing plants are making all the money.
So if I pay $63 for that piece of meat, more than likely probably around $50 goes to the middle guy.
Yeah, right.
There's very little profit for the store.
I was shocked. I went to Harps yesterday. And I bought a gallon of milk for $6.
I know.
$6.
Well, we lived out here for a year, and my uncle was getting ready to move down, and he was working down here, but still living in the St. Louis area. Yeah. Mom and Dad had give him a $5 bill because milk up there was 80 cents a gallon. It was 93 cents down here in 1973, so we saved 13 cents.
Yeah.
And he had an ice chest to put those gallons in and brought them back down from Illinois. But
$5
$5?
and $6 a gallon. I don't know.
We were talking, of course, I told the story 100 many times about $23 a week for groceries when I was a kid for 5 people.
Yeah.
I got peanut butter, jelly, bread, and milk.
Yeah.
You're looking $5, $6 for the milk, $4 or $5. Just the milk and peanut butter is over $10.
Yeah. Yeah, it's very, very tough to budget these days.
And I was talking to another person, building materials.
Oh, yeah.
Building materials, if they're not totally inflated prices, you can't hardly get some of this stuff.
I know. Yeah.
Now, this is the 21st century. We were bragging in the 60s, boy, when it hits the year 2000, we're going to press a button and get this and press a button and get that. Jeez.
Yeah.
Look where it's got us.
Yeah.
Has technology helped?
Not in that way.
I don't see it.
And we still have to have people who will haul the stuff and who will actually work for a living. And that's our problem right now is we don't have enough people who want to work.
Well, we keep handing them, here's another $1,600.
I know. Or we keep telling them, you got to get a shot to work. You don't get a shot, you're not going to work.
This COVID stuff's getting old.
I'm tired of it.
It's getting old. And they keep reinflating that tire, so to speak.
Right. Well, they're treating it like it's something that we can make go away. We can get rid of it. We're never going to get rid of it.
It's like they've never got rid of the common cold. And
never got rid of the flu.
Or the flu.
You're not going to get rid of this. It's going to be around.
It'll be around. We're going to have to deal with it.
Yes, and that's what we're not
doing. But being afraid
doing.
of our own shadow with wearing masks and anything else they want to stick around our neck or stick in our arm.
Forget it. Be
I saw a Facebook thing the other day. It says, going to work in 2023, guy had 23 little needle piercings.
Right. Or shove that thing up your nose to make sure you don't have COVID so that you can
And
go
then
to work.
I know people that wore their mask, took the shots, and still got sick as a dog.
Exactly. And they're saying now that the shots do nothing for Omicron. Absolutely nothing.
Go figure.
So.
Wow. It's coming up on 7:50. More with Dr. Charles Osgood right after this.
At Serendipity Bliss, we love turning your day into a once-in-a-lifetime memory by offering unique, beautiful, and specialized event and wedding rentals that can transform any atmosphere into something you will never forget. Whether it's your dream wedding, a golden anniversary, sweet 16 party, or a company event, we can make any event blissfully perfect. Serendipity Bliss carries unique specialty gifts and bridal jewelry and helps coordinate decor, table items, theme-related pieces, and more. Make your day blissfully perfect with Serendipity Bliss, located behind Car Care Mountain Home.
Scrap Daddy's Metals is a full-service scrap recycling center accepting your scrap metals for recycling, paying you top dollar for all of your recyclable metals. They even buy cars and catalytic converters. Give them a call today at 870-424-6120 or visit them at 2821 Highway 5 North in Mountain Home. Head on over to Paradise Cream for a homemade ice cream experience. And what better way to get ice cream is for it to come to you. Paradise Cream is coming to your town. Coming to Gainesville on Tuesdays, Yellville on Wednesdays, and Harrison on Thursdays, as well as open at their Mountain Home location next to Ramada Inn. With over 20 unique flavors in stock like German chocolate cake or sea salt caramel. It's always homemade and delicious. Paradise Cream has something for everyone and also carries dairy-free and vegan ice cream options. Paradise Cream, you're on your way to paradise. Close to Lake Norfolk and a short journey to Jordan County Line Liquor is your destination for all your refreshment needs. They offer the widest variety of all your wines, beers, and liquors with the cleanest atmosphere and the largest selection in the area. Not sure what to get? Ask Jordan County Line Liquor's friendly and knowledgeable staff for an expert recommendation you can't go wrong with. Also, don't forget about the Smoker's Den for all your smoking and accessory needs. That's Jordan County Line Liquor, close to Lake Norfolk, located on Highway 177 in Jordan, Arkansas. It's a matter of taste, and at Brick Oven Pizza Company in Mountain Home, delicious taste is all you will find. Enjoy signature crafted pizzas and appetizers, as well as oven-baked sandwiches, quesadillas, salads, pastas, and desserts. When it comes time to relax or meet up with friends, Brick Oven Pizza has you covered. Handmade cocktails and ice-cold beer are always available at their fully stocked bar. No time to dine in? No problem. Call in your order and use Brick Oven's convenient drive-thru window for all your to-go orders. It's a matter of taste at Brick Oven Pizza Company in Mountain Home.
Have you ever...
We're back with Dr. Charles Osgood, and we'll go back to our chiropractic talk a little bit and try to help people stay pain-free.
Yeah.
And like talking with Jamie Leach yesterday from First Step at Baxter Regional, you know, they're there to help when a problem occurs with an addiction issue, whether it's prescription meds like we've been talking about here or anything else. But yet, Dr. Charles Osgood, if you will just call him, I've got lower back pain, or I got shoulder pain, or my neck hurts, or I've got headaches.
Oh,
we haven't even covered that yet. Headaches, you know. What happened with my mom. I've seen my mom years ago suffer with headaches, and she stayed home Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and she'd, taking pill after pill after pill, and just, my head hurts. And after the auto accident, let's go, get in the car, let's go. Took me down to see you. And I don't know, there's probably 15, 20 sessions.
Yeah.
And I don't have a headache, and I can turn my head, and I don't hurt.
Yeah. No.
And she was so to the point of an unbeliever to a total believer. And she, you know what? I've had headaches all my life until I got to see him.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Yeah, so and I've had people do that. I've had people who've come in to see me with headaches so bad that they are like, if you can't do anything to help me, I don't know what I'm going to do. And then a few sessions later, there's no more headaches.
Well, see, her dad, my grandfather, used to have headaches like that so bad, he'd wrap a tight towel around his head.
Yeah.
Just it had to be a spinal neck type situation causing that.
Sure. And it's most of the time headaches are from the neck.
Yeah.
And where it attaches to the skull, and those are big hot spots to get headaches.
And then I came to see you about a year or so ago. Doc, I've got my ears kind of clogged up, and just well, let's adjust right in here.
Yeah,
you can actually help the sinus cavity.
Oh yeah,
and I truly believe that when you adjust that sinus cavity, it can kind of help avoid the common cold because nothing gets in there and gets clogged, so to speak.
You can. I mean, you can. Every time you're adjusted, you're going to help the sinuses drain. You're going to help everything work like it should again. And so when you get that done on a regular basis, it's like maintaining the immune system function and how everything is supposed to work, basically.
Yeah. I'm so glad that you challenged me 8, 9, 10 years ago. Bring $37. Come see me. No.
Yeah. Yeah, and that's the thing is most people are like, once they start, they're like, I can't believe I was afraid of this. I don't know why
There's nothing to be afraid of.
Yeah, and they're like, I wish I would have done it years ago because I could have felt so much better for so much longer. So.
It's amazing. So, what else we need to look at on the website real quick? We've got about 5 minutes before we end the show here.
You can see a lot of things if you scroll down. Yeah, there's a lot of good info all the way down the whole
sure
page.
Enough,
And main thing is that
and you got care credit
here?
here?
Yeah, there's some patient testimonials. I have a lot more testimonials on my Google than I do on my website. So I mean, you can see a bunch of people there that have benefited from what we do, and so there's just a lot of good info throughout the whole site.
And then you got the laser and you've got the ultrasound.
Mm-hmm.
And I've done both. I went to you, this is September, I think it was September last year. My left hip was just burning.
Yeah.
It was actually causing a pain down the back of my left thigh.
Right.
And we did the ultrasound. I think I did 2 or 3 sessions of that.
Yeah.
And it's fine.
Yeah. And it helps inflammation. Basically what it's doing is just knocking it out.
So why are people afraid to try something new like that? Like I was.
Well, because they listen to what everybody's saying to them about it, and people who don't know anything about it are, bad mouthing it or whatever. So the thing is it's a natural form of care because you're just making the joints function like they're supposed to by freeing them up, and all it is freeing up stuck joints. That's all it is.
So that's amazing.
Yeah.
Well, if you want to be pain-free and pill-free,
give me a call, 425-4424.
And I really feel for folks. Now, in some instances, and I'm not saying that Dr. Osgood is going to override your medical professional, your physician.
Not at all.
Not going to say, oh, well, he's not going to say anything like that. He's going to help you in his field of expertise. And if the pain meds are due to a chronic back or neck or knee or something like that,
you might be able to get rid of them.
You may be able to get rid of them. So, wow. Anyway, it's cold out there.
It's way too cold. I couldn't believe. I have this app on my phone that tells me just what my temperature of the car is. When you go to start it up or whatever, and it actually said -11 this morning. Yeah.
Was it in the garage or outside?
It's outside.
Oh wow.
It was probably wind chill and all that, but I mean.
Too late to check the antifreeze on that one, ain't it?
Yeah. That's just that's way too cold.
Oh, yeah, it's cold. Oh, I'll tell you what, once again, Dr. Charles Osgood, been a friend for years and has helped me out. And talk to me, I'll tell you. I've had people, I've had people as far as Batesville, I guess, come up, and some people
I get
from all over.
All through Missouri.
All through Missouri.
Yep. So, lots of folks.
And so it's just amazing, and teasingly I go in, the girls behind the counter says, how's this 2 before today? I need a good whack job. They laugh,
Right.
But you go out feeling so good.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
And we have a great staff. That's what I enjoy about the office, too, is that the people that greet you when you come in the door, they're good people, nice people. And
they know you by your name.
Yeah. They know who you are when you come in the door. So,
like, hey, how are you doing? I call you by your first name and said, what are you doing?
Right? Exactly. Stay behind that glass.
Stay behind the glass. Where's your mask?
Yeah.
You're mask free though, aren't you?
We have never wore masks.
There you go. Hallelujah.
We've never put up the glass.
Yep.
It's all a bunch of nonsense. So.
It's like, well, I got the glass here and it stops here. So yeah. The germs won't go around.
No, can't go around the glass.
Okay.
Someday we'll take all that stuff down in all these stores, so that we don't have that crap anymore.
I'm done with it. Dr. Charles Osgood, Mountain Family Chiropractic, 425-4424. Give him a call today, and we've run out of time. Good to see you again. Always good to have you on. See you next month.
You bet.
We'll see you tomorrow.